right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Maryna Iron Lady Moroz. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joanne JoJo One.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in Newark, New Jersey, inside the Prudential Center for another monumental UFC event. And I think the biggest memory for me in this building was Colby Covington in the main event against Robbie Lawler. That was as inspiring an offensive performance that I've seen in some time.
He blew the roof off of the Prudential Center. Whether you wanted to boo him or cheer, you understood what you were watching as you saw Colby Covington put on the performance of a lifetime.
Just out of range with that right hand. Nice straight right lands. Oh, she's got it going on with that switch kick. You remember the first time you attempted one in practice?
Yeah, the first time I tried to do a switch kick, it looked ridiculous. I can't say with 100% certainty that it still doesn't look as ridiculous as it did then.
Come on. Moroz gets caught with that punch.
She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on her opponent.
Leg kick got home. Big, beautiful timing and placement to land the flying knee. Oh, strong body kick by her there.
It got checked.
Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
3 minutes to go. Moroz gets touched by that kick there. Just misses with a left hook there.
All right, so awesome. Doing great this round.
So just over 20 total strikes, wow, which have landed for Joanne Calder. Back and forth we go.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's go.
Hand it up with them.
Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps her hands up, keeps her chin down. Her opponent is not getting through with any of her head strikes.
Oh, a nice inside leg kick landed there by Wood. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, she throws high, and she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
Wood's back in full guard.
Oh, nice headlock.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that?
Get that wrist control for me.
Nice.
Moroz is back inside control here. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautifully.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Moroz gets up and decides to take this fight back to its feet, despite having a seemingly dominant position on the ground. Oh, she snaps off another stiff jab. Perfect employment of the jab here tonight. Under a minute to go. Woods cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight. Big left hand.
she gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move the opponent. Pull the head down and try to wear on her gas tank.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as the fight gets on.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. 5 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner, and Woods got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5.
Exactly like we worked in the gym is working perfect.
All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet, but survives to see another round. Talk us through the replay, man.
You look at the action here. They're going back and forth, and boom, there goes that big strike that lands that really does hurt her opponent. She could not find the follow-up shot, but eventually she will find that moment.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, high kick.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Lands a nice straight.
Nice movement punch.
Well, without much resistance, she continues to find a home for that jab, just as she did in the previous round.
Let's go. Pop that jab out there.
She missed with that jab.
She's fighting behind the jab. She lands a huge leg kick.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Let's go. We can do this. Team focus.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking tonight.
But you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking. And to this point, she has proven exactly that.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and she just continues to land that jab, keeping her opponent at distance. She's making this look like a video game.
I mean, she's making it look like a video game. It's unreal to watch her pop that jab. It's like Joanne J-check before her. Fast moving, jab always started everything. And tonight, this young lady is employing that same strategy.
Moroz going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. But what she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Just out of range with that right hand.
right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Moroz gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there. All right, nice body attack there, and damage really starting to pile up on that fighter's side.
Well, she hasn't defended any.
Yeah.
Of course, it's starting to pile up. She's getting beat up to the body. She has got to do something. She's got to be, she can't react anymore. She's got to get out ahead of these body attacks, or she's going to continue to get beat up in this position.
Well, she tried to invoke a poker face as best she could, but after one of those leg kicks, she had no choice but to limp, and now the movement has been compromised.
Yeah, she's compromised. She can barely move. And if she showed you that, it tells you that she's really, really hurt. She does not want to show that she's hurt from any of these strikes, but to just be that open with the limping, it tells you she's hurt very bad.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage, get between rounds, and then try to reset, because right now, this cut is only getting worse. Good round.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose. So that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so two pretty good previous rounds. Now another round is underway. Your thoughts on what we might see here over these 5 minutes?
That one of these young ladies will really start to try and drive the point home that she is the better fighter.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. Nice job by her there to block that shot. Her leg kick is great. There it is. Moroz's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Fire there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish tonight.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time.
Huge shots going on right here.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Certainly a strong front runner for fight of the night as we go down to the wire here between these two combatants.
They're both so skilled. They're both so prepared. We knew right away this is going to be a very evenly matched competition.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed to the top. It does not matter if you get your guard passed. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Under 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Oh, nice.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
Well, Woods trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, she got out-checked.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off of her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were writing her obit?
Writing her obituary.
Moroz's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Lands with the ground and pound. Moroz gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, with authority, the body.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Fight hard.
20 seconds.
Cannot take too many of those.
Strong outside leg kick. Woods' nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose is.
There it is again. Look at that.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 30-28, 9-28, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Joanne JoJo Roz!
All right, so it goes down as a decision win for the more balanced fighter here tonight, and did it relatively cleanly, DC.
She was clean, John. I mean, she fought the perfect fight. Did exactly what she needed to do in order to shut out her opponent. And that is exactly what the scorecards read.